Hey, you want to come check out the new office? Come on.
Welcome to the Altman Brothers brand new Orange County flagship office.
It's done. We finished. This is 2 years in the making. We couldn't be any more excited to show it to you, but also to show it to you first. We wanted to give you the first look.
This is not a real estate office. This is a real estate lounge. I mean, if you look around here, this is definitely the furthest thing from your typical office space.
We wanted to not only make a place where we can do deals and hang out, but also that embraces the more casual environment of Corona Del Mar, Newport Beach when it comes to selling real estate.
This was a vision between Josh, Matt, and I.
We actually looked for years. When I heard that this came available, which just so you know, it used to be
a honey baked ham.
That's right.
This is what it's famously known as. When people say, oh, where's your office? We say, you know, the old honey baked hams. They're like, oh yeah, we loved honey baked hams.
That's right. So this was the old honey baked ham, and then it was the One West Bank. And that's when we took over. So I remember at the time we were even away, and I heard that the One West Bank property was going to become available. And I literally called our guy and I said, book it. I said, get it for the next 15 years. I love it. I love the frontage. I love how it sits on Coast Highway. I love how you have, you know, tens of thousands of cars that go by every single day. And that really, for us, made it worth it just for the billboard alone.
It hit every little check mark on our list. This was basically brand new construction, ground up.
Yep.
We gutted the whole thing. This was so much more than what we thought it was going to be.
And Heather really just knocked it out of the park. As much as I would like to say we were heavily involved, this is all you.
There was a lot of people involved in getting this whole vision to come together. So I'm grateful to my team behind the scenes, putting this together and making this happen.
We're gonna go through and give shout outs to everybody, and you'll see, in my opinion, the work in here was a 10 of a 10. We are obviously not easy clients to please because we see this all day long. So you want to see a little bit of it? Come on, let's check it out.
I'm so excited to show you.
Come here, look at this. I wanted to make sure that right when you walk through that front door, you get the etched in Altman Brothers into the stone.
Water etching, which is very cool technique. So they actually water etch into the stone. We use a fabulous fabricator here, Epic.
Epic is epic, as the name goes.
And they can do the most insane designs ever. And the other detail that Epic did really incredibly is this gorgeous custom fluted finish underneath. We took the traditional fluted edge that's really popular right now and we modified it slightly. So it was a little different, unique, and they executed it very well. It's very difficult to do, and they did it flawless. This stone is amazing. I'm obsessed with it. It's called Esmeralda Green Stone. I have searched far and wide for stone throughout the process with the office and the house. We've flown all over the country. And funny enough, we found the perfect stone in our own backyard here in Orange County. The color was just perfect because several stone yards carried it, but I had a very specific vision in mind for my green, and this was perfection with little hints of gold and pinks coming through, but not a lot. So I love this. This is a 15-foot long island here that is really the centerpiece of the real estate lounge here. If we are showcasing a property, our clients can sit here and we can give a presentation in this great space.
Because of the way that it was designed, it doubles as an event space. Doors open up completely. We can do launches for new developments, for really any type of real estate or product that we're involved in. But I will tell you, Heather did something really cool. Come check this out. Because it does double as an event space, what we did here was we actually hid the sink.
And when we are entertaining, have an event, this is a special hidden sink where it really functions well. It also has a little cup cleaner. If you look over here, there's a digital pad here to clean your food according to what you're cleaning, which is very cool. It's like a real professional kitchen, commercial kitchen sink, and you put your cups on here and it cleans it. I hid all the appliances. This is a full service kitchen here, but we didn't want it to look like when you walk in that this is a restaurant, a kitchen, or a cafe. So we hid it very strategically.
Yep.
We did all Sub-Zero Wolf appliances. You'll see I've got a full dishwasher, refrigeration drawers here for all your beverages.
Oh, hold on, of course, the best water in the world.
Of course, we're
That's
fully
right.
stocked.
That is from a natural glacier that we negotiated a very long escrow on.
Wanted to make Khloe Kardashian and Kris Jenner a little jealous. Took a page from their book. I even have the milk hidden in these cute little cartons. This space is meant to run as a coffee shop subtly during the day, and then maybe some drinks around happy hour or something. We're closing a deal, so that's all there. I feel like Vanna White, like over here. So this is where I've got the ice. I even did special ice for Josh. He loves a whiskey with a solid rock.
Yes, exactly.
And depending on the day, he may want square or he may want round.
There you go, round.
Catering to him.
Hold on, isn't there another?
Yes, there's two.
Oh yes, there's two.
We also have our wine fridge here. So I've also stocked it with the best Josh wine. I've got a beverage center here also.
That's very cool.
Again, I stocked it with Josh's favorites. If you didn't have enough caffeine here, then you follow me this way. We have strategically hid my little coffee shop behind these two lovely doors.
Welcome to the Altman Brothers coffee shop.
So I am serving up the best cappuccinos and lattes. And what's really fun is you're gonna get an Altman Brothers closing cappuccino. We go here.
Yes, this is so cool.
Drum roll, please.
Look at this. Yes.
Whoa, what? I serve up an Altman Brothers cappuccino, and I don't have to worry about them staining my counters, because guess what? Do you want to flash back to my house when I was stressing about my white marble countertops? Well, I have applied my AutoWorks countertops here. So if anyone spills wine, coffee, anything, I don't have to worry about it. So we are a very family-friendly office as well.
When we were designing this office, I wanted to make it where people felt like they could just stop in to have a coffee with us. We want to embrace the community that has actually really embraced us over the past few years. And so, yeah, you want a coffee, you want to stop by, hang out. That's what we did this for.
We want our neighbors to come in. We want other businesses to come in. Our doors are always open.
Actually, they are always open. Come on, check this out. What we wanted to do also is have, just like in any beautiful home, we wanted to have the indoor-outdoor flow. And that's what we did here. We made it real easy to just open up the entire office to Coast Highway. How cool is this? Indoor-outdoor flow is flawless. The reason why we did this was a couple different reasons. First, we have, which we'll get to in a minute, our properties on this insane screen that we want people to be able to easily see that are driving by. Especially at night, it's gonna really pop. But also, as a salesperson, I can tell you when I close deals, I roam. I could be walking around there, I might be over here. Next thing you know, I'm like 3 blocks away closing an escrow and I don't even know what happened. So that's really why we did this. But just, it's the invitation to the community.
Number one thing in real estate is to have your doors open, because that's the only way you're really open for business. So we got really big doors here, so hopefully we'll have a lot of business coming through.
Let's close these and we'll move on to this behind us.
So we have a lot of great little moments in this lounge here. The other great moment is this 32-foot long seating area.
You know, I had in my mind some of my favorite restaurants just that I've been to over the years, something like Craig's in LA, or even now Javier's over here down in Crystal Cove. Like, you think about the booths and how people are just happier, they're more relaxed, they're hanging out. It invites you to just be more friendly to people next to you. That's what we wanted to do here, and they crushed it on us.
We have multiple little tables so that if an agent is here talking to someone, they've got their laptop, they've got their client, another agent, or I can move over here if he's being a little loud, or go over here. It's like, okay, definitely this guy, his cologne's a little strong today. So, you know, I'll have my girls over here hanging out.
I'd like to pick up her bill. Can I get her bill? Okay, yeah, here's my credit card. Do me a favor, give her my number too, okay?
get lost. I really thought about making this curvature to really add to the architecture. So I have these curved arches here. So I wanted to add some soft curves around here. I also wanted to create additional seating with this section here. So when we are doing meetings, because Josh loves to do a good weekly pump up meeting, our entire team can be sitting here. People on the edge right here. Yep. It's very casual. Again, going back to showcasing properties and having events, it just allows for easy seating.
At the end of the day, this is not in our house. This is an office. This is going to be a higher traffic area. So it was really important to get not only the right layout, but also the right finishes and the right type of fabric.
Very durable, kind of restaurant quality.
Exactly. Come here, check this out. We have plugs throughout, of course, because so people can just go, you know, sit down here, plug in, and
we also have the hidden one here. So you can add your phones here. It charges while you're talking, hanging out. So
really?
That's really nice. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Come on. Yeah. So you're telling me I put my phone right here, it charges?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, it did. This office is even cooler than I thought.
I love these chairs here.
Yeah.
I was so excited about these gorgeous chairs from Style Me by Guided Home. I worked with a fabulous designer, Kristen Hancock, actually based out of Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yep.
I met her through our other brokerage in Scottsdale. She helped me curate the best selection of minimal furniture in the office. And
I love that company. They did great here. These are actually my favorite chairs. You'll see in a little bit. I put it behind my own desk. I love these to the point where we're probably gonna get these maybe at the house.
Maybe.
We like to collect art. We feel like art also really helps make the character of the office, and the personality kind of comes through the art that we collect. For example, right here, just to give a shout out to, you know, the surf community that we are now in, we wanted to get some old school boards and put them up as art. I actually think they're super cool.
They're the original boogie boards. So kind of cool, different, unique, and maybe one day we might take them out for a ride. We discussed putting art in the arches, but we decided to go very minimal here and allow these really special sconces from Guard to really stand out and kind of be the art itself.
Speaking of art, behind us is one of my best friends, David Yarrow, who's arguably the greatest photographer in the world. I have many pieces of David's. I started collecting his photography, and then we, over the years, became friendly and started hanging out. But I called David because when this wall was going up, I said, David, I want to do something that really lends itself to the sales aggressive environment that we live in every day. And he said, listen, I just shot a pack of tigers, which is a real, just intense picture. And I said, it's perfect. You got a pack of tigers. It's like the Altman brothers team. We roll in a pack and we go and hunt for listings. So it was perfect. We, of course, got the custom size for the entire wall. And we didn't want something to compete too much, which is why we did the black and white shot as opposed to the color shot. So big shout out, David Yarrow. Love you, brother. This, amazing.
Which one are you?
Well, that right here. So me, Heather.
That's Matt.
Matt. And by the way, big shout out to our team. Very quickly, in the time that not only have we not been in here, because we haven't been in here yet, but the time that we have been up and running in Newport Beach, we have put together a rock star team. We love everybody on the team. We're a family business. So big shout out to Keegan Boudin, Dean Quinn, Brad Bankenbush, Brian Davis, Michael Franco,
Ivan Moad, Joanna Palante, Alex Roubeau, Doug Squirrel.
Doug, I think that's it. And then of course us. So that is the Rockstar team. And so big shout out to all of you who have been super patient while we've been getting this office done, but also at the same time, just crushing it and making us one of the top teams in an area where we're just getting started.
I love that we added this subtle toe kick lighting, which is also really cool ambient lighting, again, as we go into the evening.
I will tell you, like I say when I show some of the beautiful houses that we sell, you gotta see this place at night. It's a whole different animal. One thing that you do notice, whether it's daytime or nighttime, is this incredible screen.
So this is a 140-inch Samsung TV. It's their newest TV out. There's no seams in the TV, and we spent a lot of money on this, but this is really our billboard for all of our listings. So one reason to list with the Altman brothers is because we are showcasing your listing on Coast Highway, where you get tens of thousands of cars driving by a day, walking traffic as well. And it's just a carousel of all of our listings, whether it's Orange County, LA, Scottsdale, anywhere in the world, we're able to showcase all of our listings here. And bonus, if we want to do a presentation, or maybe you want to tune into the latest episode, $1 Million Listing, we can do it here. It's like being at a sports bar. So
there you go. Cool. And yes, football fans, we can watch football on this, and it's awesome. When watching football, you can have some whiskey. This is one of my favorite whiskeys, but this was a gift from our contractor, which is Eagle Development and Construction. Big shout out to Zach Eaglet, who worked with us hand in hand to get this done.
Couldn't do it without you.
That's right.
Coming over this way, this was a big expense, and we wanted to make sure we found the best tech AV out there, because as we have been selling properties for a very long time and sell 20, 30, 50, $100 million properties, we have seen many different smart home type systems.
And we've seen a lot of bad systems too.
Yes.
You'd be surprised when you go into some of these houses how bad they are. So
they're
for us,
clunky, they're difficult, the tech doesn't sync with different programs. So we partnered with Savant, who did the entire office. This is so cool. Super easy, super friendly. So we can go into rooms, and I've got my coffee bar, my sitting area, my hallway, my green room, conference room, office. I mean, and I can go in and just click the lighting, turn it down, turn it up. It's so easy to use. So I can do the welcome, I can do the away. Everything's off, one touch, and ready. Everything's on.
What I like about it is it's really simple. So any of our agents can come in here, they can just press one button, the entire office is set up.
So big shout out to Savant and Best Connected Systems for hooking us up, taking care of us.
And teaching us how to just make this very simple, which we love. The sound system in here is next level.
It's so next level that you can't even see it. If you look up, we have surround sound here, but you can't see it.
We have a couple dozen speakers that is in the drywall above, so you can't even see one of the speakers, but that was part of the system that we wanted to do to make it real clean.
When you think of a conference room, like you think of the old stuffy conference room, that is not this. This is such a cool, sexy, sleek conference room. Look at this 14-foot long Taj Mahal custom table. It's so cool. We actually had to build this out of steel because it's so big to support the weight. Also another area for our agents to work in, take meetings. We added the glass doors so it can be open. Again, we're very much into that kind of collaborative workspace where everyone's kind of hanging out together. But if you do need to take a private meeting, look at how cool this is. This closes off, you have your privacy. We brought in this gorgeous light fixture, the chandelier that came from overseas. It's a Paul Matter. It's called the Tryst chandelier. When you do have a big listing that you are pitching and showcasing, we have this very cool television that has multiple purposes. So this also showcases properties out to the public. At night, you can really see it. And it serves as a Zoom room. So you have a little camera up here, and we can Zoom with anyone in the entire world, pitch properties, negotiate deals like we're in your living room or in another office in London, China, it doesn't matter. And we've got, you know, this is a boardroom right here.
And we also have behind here, which is of course really important, this piece. Now this piece is state of the art. As far as it goes with the conference rooms, you can be sitting anywhere, we can be Zooming on there, and it can hear you extremely clear.
Yeah, this is your speaker. And this again is through Savant. I mean, insane technology.
Also, these windows all open up, which is really nice too. Super easy. If you want to keep them open, great. But of course, as you can see, you get great light in here. Oh, wait, I got to make a quick call. Watch this.
So behind this window is mine and Josh's office right here. And if he wants privacy, there you go. How cool is that? I also love these chairs. They match the bar stools, also from Style Me. Very comfortable.
This is pretty cool how we did this.
Cove lighting. And you'll notice that the detail along the ceiling also matches the detail of the conference room. So there's lots of little details that we really thought about and connected throughout the space.
Yeah, and look, we spent the extra dollars where we felt it mattered. Like number one, we didn't want to have a post here. So that was really important to have the disappearing walls as far as the glass doors.
I mean, we're looking at these floors. We should talk about these stunning floors from Warren Christopher. We did large plank, white oak custom floors from Warren Christopher that can handle high traffic. So they're very durable. They came in and did an extra stain on it to really match the white oak cabinets that we did. They're perfect.
If you're looking for amazing wood floors in your house or office, Warren Christopher was great to work with.
We use all local vendors here. Again, just giving back to the community, giving back to local businesses, and creating those connections, relationships within the area. So when our clients need the best wood floor person, the best stone person, the best AV, we can speak to using them ourselves, and they can come in and use it in our office lounge and experience it before they put it in their own home.
Absolutely. All right, let's go check out Heather's favorite room.
My gorgeous, stunning powder room.
This is a moment.
This is definitely a moment. Again, you'll notice that I added the curved entrance. It's open powder room. So we did white onyx with the white onyx drawers as well. We backlit this, brought in some fun fixtures, and of course, my waterworks stunning brass fixtures. These look like crystals, but they're made out of brass.
These are awesome. I love this. I love how it patinas already. I think it gives a really cool look.
I love the integrated sink. Again, Epic installed this. This was not an easy fabrication to do at all, between the integrated sink, the stone drawers, again, the framing around the mirror. They're very meticulous and executed it very well. So I'm on my Savant system. I'm going to my powder room, and you will see we're gonna turn the mirror down. Is it off?
Yep, there you go.
And then I can slowly turn it up, subtle, or I can bring it full blast, or I bring it back down.
And then you have another amazing art piece, which is really cool. It almost feels a little trippy. You don't know if it's against the wall or not. This is a Gary Lang art piece. I love it, gives good color to it, and it catches your eye just as you walk in as well.
And it's got the greens in it to go kind of with that green vibe here.
That's
right.
right.
Now we'll bring you down here into our office.
It's the boss's office, meaning hers, but come on in.
This is my third custom desk that I have made for Josh.
That's right, she's made every desk I've had that you've seen on $1 Million Listing, LA.
This one was really fun because the previous ones have been like a very cool black stone leather finish. This one was really fun because I got to play with color. And so I wanted to give him a really cool desk that gave great energy. So we went with this really cool light green stone that has all this really fun rust colors coming through that makes it appear like it's a crystal. This is onyx actually. I actually hand drew this on a piece of paper, and they made this come alive. And then I worked with Epic and got to choose what parts of the stone I wanted featured where. So I felt like this rust area should be what you see right when you walk in because it's so beautiful. It really highlights the type of stone it is.
And the design here with the desk, when we were sitting out just drawing the actual desk, was that we almost wanted it to feel like a wave for the beach. And then behind me, you might recognize this. This has been behind my desk over the years and then was on the side wall. This is a extremely talented artist that I collect. Also a good friend, because I just happen to become really good friends with all the artists that I collect. This is Alexi Torres. He is a Cuban artist, now based out of Atlanta. This was one of my first pieces that I ever purchased and when I started my collection. So there's multiple meanings to this when it comes to having this in my office. It's almost like that whole new beginning again, because that's what we're building out here. That's what this reminds me of, that this was when we were first starting in LA. But big shout out to Alexi.
Traditionally, you'd have 2 chairs in front of the desk. Again, going back to the Newport vibe, being a little bit more casual, we wanted to make the office a little bit more casual in here.
This is nice if I have to take the call and I don't want to sit at the desk. It gives me a new direction to look at, which is cool. And I think this helped really bring the office together. I think you did a wonderful job, so thank you for designing this office. All right, well, thanks for hanging with us today. Thank you to all the vendors that we worked with locally to get this done. Thank you to my wife, Heather Altman, for taking this dream of an Orange County flagship office and making it a reality. Love you.
Love you, thanks, babe.
All right.
Cheers.
Here's to cheers in the office and to selling the dream.
Come down and visit us.